different ways to win games this season. You had to do it again today.
Yeah, that was obviously, you know, it was a tough game. They played really hard. Everything we knew coming into this game it was going to be, it almost worked out exactly how we said it was going to, you know, going into it was we're going to have to grind and, you know, they play hard. And that was clearly evident right from the start. And, you know, so we stuck with it. I was proud of our group because it could have easily been a really frustrating game to be so many close ones and not connect. But they just kept playing, and, you know, we got the 2 points.
The other night I asked you about this, and you said, in order to keep winning, you need everything to go right for you game after game. Did you get the sense until, you know, the first goal late in the second period, this might be one of those games where you do everything right and it was going to even out and you weren't going to have anything?
Exactly. You know, you could, especially on the one where I think it was Jarvis had the empty net and it hits the, like, you're like, okay, this, you know, the key was not giving up another one. Like, for me, I thought as long as we were right within one, that, you know, we'd be in good shape. If they had got that second one, then you're kind of, I think those are the games where you're getting a bunch of chances and then you kind of, you know, that would have been tough to come back from. But, you know, we were able to, I thought, just play a really good 60-minute game. I mean, we gave them that first one because the puck was on our stick twice with really no pressure, and all of a sudden it turns into a, you know, kind of a long shift and in the back of your net. But aside from that, I thought we were pretty solid.
Is that all about composure? It's about your team just staying calm and knowing that those chances are going to keep coming?
I think just trusting what we're doing, and, you know, these guys know that they're going to get opportunities. So just, you know, sticking with what we're trying to do, and yeah, composure is part of it. You know, we got a nice mix. Just you can see there's a little more veteran presence with this group. There's no panic, and you know, I think that showed tonight.
What about the rookie today?
He not really looks like a rookie to me, but he was great. First game, no nerves at all. And I think that's what makes him special. He's out there at the end on the power play, you know, big, huge moments and making plays. And so it was a great game for him, especially for a first one.
We've talked about Svetch's penalties at times, you know, maybe getting a little frustrated. It looked like he got a little frustrated in the second, but then regained his composure, and it seems like his physicality drew that
right.
Final penalty.
He was hard and heavy all night. You know, he was a handful, and you know, he can do so many things. And again, to compete on him is what makes him special. I mean, amongst the other things that he does. So, you know, love it.
Does this team sort of have the right kind of feel to know when to get pucks at the net versus use all that skill to make passes? Even in a game like this, it looked like they were really good chances. So you can't really say, well, at some point we should have put pucks on the net. It seems like this team has a real good sense of that.
You know, and the coaches do it all the time. I do it. I don't know if it's guilty or not, but you simplify it, right? You get pucks in it, But you also know if you have time with the puck, the better play is make that extra pass so the guy gets a grade A chance versus a non-grade A chance. And that's the kind of you're trying to balance that act of, okay, you know, let's get action at the net where you know you got to get there to score, but creating that little, you know, grade A chance. And I think all teams fight that, trying to, you know, figure that out. I think we're doing a pretty good job with it right now.
How happy are you with having two power play units that look like top power play units most nights?
You got to have it. It's like you won the game tonight, and the penalty kill was great too. So like that's so many nights it comes down to special teams because like perfect examples tonight. I mean, both teams are going hard at it, and then we get the plus on the special team side. So it's super important.
You come home and you get 4 wins in 7 days on home ice. Does that maybe check a little bit of a box for you, or give you something you feel good about?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not checking a box necessarily, but it's certainly you feel good. We got a couple of days off. Guys can regroup mentally and physically, and then you get back on the gas again. So it's a nice way to end this segment if you look at it that way. And you got to win your home games. So yeah, it's good.
All right,
thanks guys.
Good.
We were trying to figure, you were teammates with the goalie back in the Czech Republic? Or
Yeah, we played
you
together.
guys
On the-
pretty
yeah,
good
on the
buddies,
same team,
or
on the
you
same-
keep in touch, or friends, or how would you phrase it?
We don't really talk that much, but I mean, we're friends. We played together for I don't know, 2 or 3 years, I think. So yeah, good to see him here.
So it's probably probably fate then that you're the one who finally got one through, because he was pretty good all night.
Yeah, I was telling him in one break when they were cleaning eyes, I was telling him that he's gotta let me score one. I mean, he's played really good. Actually, yeah, he's great to see him there. You know, it's at the beginning, like they don't win much, but I think he's been playing pretty good. So yeah, good for him, and good for us to get another win.
A lot of emotion for you on your first goal. Was it kind of frustrating getting up to this point, not getting it to go yet?
I mean, of course, you want to get on the board, but at the end of the day, I haven't scored my first, 7 games, I guess, and but we are still winning. So I love to see that, and finally today I got one on the board, and yeah, feels good. Definitely feels good.
Is it hard to stay patient when you're not scoring like that?
I mean, I just try to shoot a lot of pucks at the practices too. After practices, just get it back in my hands, and I know I can score, but we just need one little bounce, then it starts rolling. So good to get that one, and let's keep going.
Was that a set face-off play?
Yeah, it was one of our plays, but I guess it bounced off their D a little bit, and just like I said, one lucky bounce, and that helps.
What did you think about your guys' pace of play early in the game? I know your third game in 4 days. Did you?
I think it was not bad. I mean, we tried to play fast, get the pucks behind their D, work them down low, and it's pretty hard to play against that. So we just trying to keep doing that. Lots of skating, and yeah, just like that.
I talked to a few different guys over the last week about being on the second power play unit and how there's not as much time to establish yourself and move the puck around because you're only getting maybe 30 or 40 seconds. Is there more urgency when you're on that second unit to generate chances sooner?
Yeah, for sure. Like you usually gotta break the puck out. We gotta be good at that as a second unit, and then try to get pucks more than that. And at the end we got the face off in there, and Pesce hit the nice shot. So yeah, I think we got pretty good two units for power play, and we got to score more goals.
How did the rookie look on that second unit, you think?
Jarvis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's been really good. I like him in the camp. He's a great skater. He's got the skill, and great kid in the locker room too. So really happy for him, to be on the board, and he's got many more to come.
We hear so often about the team taking it one game at a time, but this is a pretty successful 4-game homestand. And you came in here, you cleaned house, and now you head back to the road. How would you describe the overall mood of the team right now?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, for sure, when you're winning, it's always good, but it's just the beginning of the season, so we're just trying to. I think we had a pretty good camp, lots of skating there, so our conditioning is pretty good. We know how to play, and since then we just keep rolling our lines over and over. Play good in their zone, play kind of a stress game that is hard to play against, and yeah, we just got to keep doing that.
All right, thanks, Necas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What were your emotions today? Just getting that first solo lap around and then in the game itself?
Yeah, the first thing that went through my mind on that solo lap was don't fall on a puck or don't toe pick. So after I got past that, I was just super excited. I think the fans were awesome. They were loud. It's everything I expected. So I had a great time and tons of fun.
Pretty good chance there I think it was in the second, where you kind of get caught in a maze of legs a little bit, but
Yeah.
to be out there on the power play to get the game winner, I'm sure pretty good feeling, right?
No, yeah, that's awesome. It's nice to be trusted. That everybody has trusted me to go out there and kind of make a play happen and score a big goal. So it was nice, but yeah, that play in the second period was so close.
From your view on Pesce's shot, did it go clean through? Did anybody touch that?
I think it went clean. Jordo had a great screen on there, so the goalie was pretty out of position. So when Pesce hit it, the goalie was just kind of sliding back. I think it ticked off the goalie, but yeah, great shot.
Did you have a moment tonight where it all kind of became real for you?
I think the first shift, I was like, holy crap, I'm in the NHL. But then after that, I calmed my emotions, and it was just another hockey game.
How about when Jay Beagle kind of set you down there?
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of
I
welcome to the moment.
realized I was playing with men again, so it was definitely a wake-up moment, but it's something I needed.
Did he say anything to you at all?
No, their bench was saying something, but I just got back on my feet and got back in the play.
A couple weeks ago, you had said you were excited for your brother to get down here. He gets down here today with the family. How surreal was it to have them in the stands, and how much did that mean?
Yeah, it was awesome. Like you said, yeah, my brother's a huge support for me. So having him down here, having my parents, my billet parents, it was awesome. I heard my parents got in a little bit late, but they were able to enjoy the game, and yeah, having my brother here in the stands is awesome.
I know you hated to see Nino get injured, obviously, but did the heart rate start to get a little higher after that happened, knowing this is probably going to be
Yeah.
a debut?
Yeah, obviously you never want to see a teammate get injured. So watching that, watching him go off the ice, you could tell something was wrong. And then after the game, kind of heard from like other guys that it might have been a little bit bad. So in that moment, I started getting kind of mentally prepared to play. But yeah, obviously Nino's a great player for this team, and we hope to have him back as soon as possible.
Did Rod or any of the guys give you any advice for your first game?
Yeah, Rod, his big thing was just to play the way I've been playing. Don't overthink it too much. It's not try to complicate things and just play my game. And then from the other guys, there was a bunch of different input, whether it's having fun or just making easy plays. I think playing with Step and Laurie made it a lot easier for me. Those are two defensively trusting guys. So being able to go out there and make plays and chip the puck in and have them go race after it, I think helped me out a lot.
I was going to say, Steph seems like he talks to you a lot on the bench, and he's trying. Is he been a big help for you in kind of this transition?
Yeah, huge help. He's been someone that from the first day I started practicing with the team, I've been able to lean on as someone I can ask questions to, and he'll give me a straight up response. And he won't sugarcoat anything, and he'll tell me the way it is, and that's what you need. So yeah, on the bench, ask me any question I want, and I usually get a pretty good answer.
All right, thanks, Jarvis.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
You said the other day you like the power play because you get to play offense. So I imagine this one was pretty fun then, right?
Yeah, this one felt good for sure.
How do you handle a game like that where their goalie is playing really well? Obviously, you're creating a ton of chances, but it's just not going in. Or I know you said you like to just throw it in front, but it looked like on that one you were aiming for the back of the net rather than just a kind of a mess in front.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating when you run into a goalie like that. Kudos to them. I thought they played a really well game. They blocked a ton of shots, and they play hard. But I think the biggest thing for us was just sticking with our game plan, not getting frustrated, which I thought we did a heck of a job just doing it right over and over and continuing to wear them down minute by minute. So I thought it was a gutsy win for us.
It's never easy to come from behind, but when you're winning, is it a little bit easier just kind of having that feeling on the bench we're going to find a way to tie this thing up or win it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, especially, our team, especially right now, we're oozing confidence, right? We believe that we could win every game we're in. So I think that's a big factor of it.
You came in here with 4 wins, and then you had 4 games in 7 days, and you cleaned house. Is there a little bit of an exhale knowing you made it through that grind and were successful through it?
Yeah, not really, to be honest. It's game 8. Everyone's kind of fresh still. If you ask me that, probably a game 40, I'll probably say yeah. But right now, everyone's still feeling good and fresh.
Speaking of fresh face in the lab tonight, what did you think of Seth's game and then on the power play too?
Yeah, he's awesome, man. I mean, he from day one at camp, he stood out to me for sure. I think what I love about him, obviously he's not the biggest guy, but he's not afraid to get in those corners and kind of get feisty. And so he's got tons of skill, and we just love seeing a guy compete in the corners and winning those puck battles. So it was good for him. I'm happy for him.
All right, thanks, Pesce.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.